Right? So can you give us a summary and then we'll answer whatever questions come up.
So I have a copy here of your fence regulations that you work with, to have a fence along the property. To visit Corey down at the office, who's been very helpful, and Michelle has been very helpful. So long story short, although you guys have a picture of our property, is that correct? You have the fence, you have all that? Okay. Saved on my printer.
You see the red
Right.
line.
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
show, was it on the east, west, north side?
South side.
So you want that.
It's about there.
What is that, you got the same thing?
Yeah. Is
Got the line,
yeah.
yeah.
Just,
Right. Yes.
Okay, so,
roughly along the southern border.
yes, so essentially, that, is the property line. What's there now is, aging pine trees, about 3 stories high now, and the undergrowth is dying off. So it's getting both a privacy issue, it's getting to be a little bit of a noise issue. So it's not practical to replant the trees. Nothing would grow where they're barren now, and pull out these 3-story trees is, we wouldn't do that. So we had to place the line surveying, got a clear demarcation of where we could put a fence. And we would like, we were asking for the 6 foot rather than 4 foot. I also have a picture, you don't know that, what that line looks like from Loudon Hill Road, so you actually can't really see the fence. I don't know if you have that access to that.
I drove past,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's that?
Part of the due diligence in this process is site investigation usually,
Oh,
so I drove by. I didn't pull in your driveway, I wanted to see what you guys were talking about and where.
It looks like people will be able to see it if they were to stop and look. But
Yeah,
the road.
make it out.
Really look at it,
Yeah.
like it was hard to pick up that tree line back behind the original farm homestead house.
It's behind the tree line, which used to be the digital barrier.
So as the trees eventually die off, do you think if we plant trees there at all down the road, 5, 10 years, whatever? Or
That's gonna depend on the neighbors, and not our trees.
some of them are. Some of them are our trees, some are their trees.
It looks like there's 4 main tree lines over there.
So some are ours, some are theirs. Ideally, I'd love to have trees of barrier, that'd be wonderful. Practically, the undergrowth is dying, but many of them look like how big. I don't think that's gonna die. Maybe have to choose to take them out. I would prefer not to. We would prefer not to do. So moving at the fence to match the house, cedar, we've got someone in line who would do that or be faithful. That's it.
it looks like, again, we got a red line on here, which I think is Google Earth, kind of measure. Looks like it's just over 100 feet. That sounds about right if you're looking at fence length.
No, the guy who came to his proposal was from our driveway to, he measured 220 feet to me.
With the length of the fence.
Yeah. Fence to the composting.
Because on your EAF, it does say 75 to 100 foot cedar fence installed on this one,
Yes,
but if that's changed.
well, the guy who came, back up. When I made that out, I had not had a formal survey, so I was being conservative and I measured if I interrupted the fence where my trees were. The survey came out and I have, I don't know, 6 feet more. So the guy who was doing the fence said, it makes sense to put your fence behind your trees. You have plenty of room to do that. So that's the difference between, and That's the difference between 75 to 100 and 220.
So 220 is what you're saying now would be the total length of fence.
Totally for the fence.
Fine.
Property extends further than that?
Right.
Yes.
It sounds like you're thinking of total continuous fence, not stopping the trees. Okay.
Oh, because it will all be to the north of that current tree line. Your original proposal was to kind of bisect the trees.
It was,
Right.
I don't know if I mentioned bisecting it, but this is before I had it surveyed, so I didn't know, I was erring on the side of caution that I was gonna have to, I knew those trees were on our line, I didn't know exactly how much we had
Go on.
south.
Okay.
We have plenty of room south now.
This is purely privacy, right?
Yeah.
Privacy, purely a privacy fence, because the neighbors, we don't like the neighbors.
So the street also provides
Right.
some noise. It's not that we don't like the neighbors, but they're back in their house, they have 2 stories, looks right into our bathrooms and our showers and our kitchen. So it's not necessarily we don't like them, that'd be another, something that should be discussed.
That's strong.
Are we
Yeah,
being extreme?
I'm friendly with them
Okay.
at times. and-
We are, I just want everybody to remember that we are on the internet forever. So
Oh, yeah.
anything we say,
All right.
this is not only just a public hearing for the 0 people that are here, but whoever decides in the future to watch.
That's right, the neighbor law.
Just so you know.
Correct.
Our relationship with them, I don't think they're relevant. I think they were our best friends, I think.
You guys aren't fighting over grass clippings.
No, in
Yeah.
fact, we share the mowing, there's sometimes he'll mow our area, not mow his, and it's, you know. We're not, there's no battles going on. On a friendly low basis.
And the house is quite a distance, like they hang in their yard, it's much closer to their house, it's not really close to our, that was a big difference in when they ride their bikes. That's a different story, that gets closer to our line.
We're not causing any issues to them at all. It's good to see all the kids over there. This is a national guard.
Yeah, so my neighbors think we're loud, right? My kids are loud.
Um,
So I'm wondering when we're gonna do that. So, a lot of my native kids. Well, I hope the internet hears that.
and the kids don't want to do that in 20 years.
Yeah.
More questions? All right. Then you filled out the application, but I have 5 questions to ask again, just for the record. Get the order right here, I threw them off my list. Do you think there are any reasonable alternatives to instead of this?
No.
All right. Do you think it is a substantial request?
The variance?
Yeah.
I don't.
Right. Do you think it will have a significant environmental impact?
Sure,
Do you think it will have an undesirable change in the neighborhood? It's still pretty difficult. And I will open public comment, despite there being no one in the room, so go through the steps. Michelle, is anyone online?
Nope.
All right. And with that, a motion to close the public hearing? I move to close the public hearing. All right, who's that? All right, all in favor of closing the public hearing? I know, I think. All right, any opposed? All right, the hearing is closed. We'll discuss some things and then quite possibly give you your answers tonight. You're welcome to bring out or leave as fits here. From our last meeting, what's that, 8 months ago? September. I did not see any of the change. If anyone else, we were emailed copy of that, whatever. So if no one sees any need to change anything, and motion to approve. So by Dustin. Second by Steve. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we have those minutes. With that, that's the application. You better act on this, or we want to wait for next meeting for somebody?
We can, I have a question. You know, so first offense for me, how many of these do we do on that?
We get them now and then, I don't say terribly often. We
Okay.
used to get a bunch for a 6-foot gate on a 4-foot fence, and the code was changed, which allowed you to be 6 foot.
Okay.
That's at the front, I mean, you can have the back and side 6 feet tall. And again, we used to get those for a while, but that could change.
So, you know me, I always we fight about precedent, right? So what's it say, we're fine with this, but my neighbor wants to put the 6-foot fence up to block my baby kids.
That's all us when the case comes before us. We could say.
So we haven't had a case where someone is wrapping their entire property with a 6-foot fence.
The last 6-foot fence I can recall was for someone who was I can't remember his name, but I think he was having burglar issues. It was that one-
Miles Square, yeah.
Part of the burglar got in and out of the fence. That was his reasoning, we went with it at the time, that's not this case, but so the next case, if they want precedent, needs to claim.
So why is the town set up 4 feet versus 6 feet?
It's a remnant of the agricultural society, so you look at most standards, foot rail fence is 4 foot.
If it matters to your opinion,
You know, I'm just trying to, you know, I'm always, you know, we have one next week, you know, where I'm gonna be on that one. So because the precedent, right, so I could always say yes today, which I don't have a problem with, by the way. But, you know, I'm always worried about the next one, right? So again, my neighbor who I stare at, when's he gonna stick the 6-foot fence up, right? So
So,
you guys all disagree with me on this, so I can continue to be a pain in the butt, saying yes to things, and, you know, the precedent, the attorney over here, always says like he doesn't agree with.
There's so many distinguishing factors about this particular case that we distinguish from. They are a flag lot that fence could barely be seen.
It's not a perimeter fence,
Okay,
it's a shrub
okay,
section.
okay, that's all, I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm good. You answered my question, so it's not a common thing.
well, if they want it, just what, 5 feet away from where the fence, they could do 6 feet, because the back property line with that. It's the same place, it's just. It's your will. Because the line is around. But it may matter for us. Did write the draft determination, we did not get it printed. but-
I just emailed it, so it should be in everybody's email.
Anyone who doesn't, we can share phones. Okay. All right. In that case, I will start reading through it, presumably we get a move in a second to the area variance requested by Gold Farm of 81 Mountain Hill. For a 6-foot fence in front of the home, with kind of 4 feet or less. I will say approved, based on the following. Eleanor and Mr. Showed up at the meeting. April 8th. They are requesting to build a fence in part of the yard, which according to section 267(4)A. The code says no fence in the front yard should be higher than 4 feet. 881 Mountain Hill flat lot, the relevant property line connects the applicant's front yard and neighbor's backyard. Existing code will allow the neighbor to build a 6-foot tall fence along their side of the property line. This part will need to be changed because we have new information. There's an existing tree line along the property border. The applicant intends to put the fence within this tree line with a total length of approximately 220 feet. Does that sound accurate enough? Something down. On to number 5, the applicant claims this fence is needed to provide additional screening between the property and the neighbors, which must minimize disruptive noise from the neighbors' activities. Anyone have anything else that you need to add to this? Or does this sound good? Yeah, all right. No one in the public commented. And as most everything we do is exempt from the county planning board review because of that agreement. Which if all that sounds good on the conclusion of all, I would say this cannot be achieved by other feasible means, as the replacing trees is not cost effective. All right. I would argue it's not substantial, as the code will allow the neighbors to take the same action. I could also see it being substantial because there's a 50% increase, or anything else anyone was thinking. I don't see it making a big difference either way, but
I don't think it's substantial. I think that it's totally within acceptable means. It's not like they're asking to construct a 10-foot tall fence.
Yeah.
You know, that's standard stockade, went into Lowe's and you bought 10-foot long sections of it, you know.
all right, yeah, I agree. I would say for 3, will not have an adverse environmental impact. As the scale of the activity is so small. All right. And it will not have an undesirable change in the neighborhood, as the location on the flag lot will effectively obscure it from the neighborhood at large. I would say it's not self-created, as the intent is to minimize noise from outside the property. All right. Type 2 action under seeker. I did draft up 2 potential conditions. I don't see them being necessary, but I did toss them in there in case anyone has any thoughts on those or any other conditions you might want to apply. All right, no conditions then? Okay. Then if all that sounds good to the board, in motion? So that motion, all right. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? All right. Motion passes. Got your approval.
Process.
Great.
School board.
And then the school board.
I don't live in the town.
Yeah, so before we get into that, if I can actually wait just a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought we got to adjourn, sorry.
Anyone else that can do that now? We do have another meeting in 2 weeks. I believe we have 3 cases, 2 of which we know about, supposed to be a 3rd one coming.
Third one came today. I'll get everything out to everybody.
So we'll be back here in 2 weeks. Other than that, motion to adjourn. I will adjourn. All right, second. All in favor? Aye. Now you can ask.
I'd love to get your board signatures on my, running